Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're playing Altar Tron. We've got Ashnod's Altar in our deck. We actually have two different copies, but I'm going to go with just this one. And the way this deck works is we are going to sacrifice Mirror Retriever to make 2 mana with Ashnod's Altar. Mirror Retriever costs 2 mana so it can return itself from the graveyard, giving you infinite loops with Mirror Retriever for 0 mana, making infinite counters on Golem Foundry, which gives you infinite mana, gives you infinite storm, gives you infinite pings with makeshift munitions. If you haven't seen this deck before, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/kalikaiz. I've got primers and stuff, and there's also been a bunch of other videos with this deck, so I'm not going to go too much into the combo. The main things we're changing right now is I'm going to be playing 4 Weather the Storm's main. The reason for this is we have all that glitters in the metagame. We also have things like burn. And these two things are the most prevalent, again, that are able to defeat Altar Tron because they just win so fast. So we're trying to have a ton of life gain to bridge the gap, essentially, from the early game to the late game. And we also want to get fast Tron, so I'm playing 4 expedition maps with 2 crop rotations and my 18 lands. So we've got 6 ways to get Tron online on turn 3, and then 18 lands will hopefully help make us not have to mulligan quite so much. And what I'm doing here is I'm playing, instead of the 4 rockets, 4 stars, 2 refractors, I've decided to go to 3 energy refractors because I feel like having an energy refractor on the table is worth more than a wizard's rockets. So I have 1 less colored source, but I have way more draw power. So I'm playing 3 Ichor Wellsprings here, and then 4 each of Grim Search and Deadly Dispute. So really this gives me, if you move these over here, we have 11 divinations in the deck. This is very good because we can mulligan aggressively trying to find Tron, and then we can dig right out of our mulligan with our huge amount of draw power. So I decided to get rid of Candy Trail for this deck and just rely on the Weather the Storms for life gain. And then just massive amounts of card draw power. And that'll hopefully allow us to combo here with our 3 of Golem Foundry and 2 of Ashnod's Altar. I'm also going to be playing Makeshift Munitions with Conjurer's Bauble. I think Makeshift Munitions makes the most sense in reality for the deck. It makes it somewhat impossible to beat a Weather the Storm from the opponent regardless. So we kind of have to hope that that doesn't happen to us. But if it does happen, we'll just note it and just say, okay, I guess Magic Online thanks. So Conjurer's Bauble here is something that people have asked me about a lot. Conjurer's Bauble is going to allow us to put back things like Weather the Storm, like Deadly Dispute, but mostly it's going to create a loop where we can Mirror Retriever back our Conjurer's Bauble to get back the makeshift munitions if the munitions gets destroyed or countered. So we always have that. The other thing that I like about makeshift munitions is we can completely cut our combo pieces post-board for more life gain or interaction, and then just go for the slow ping you over and over with Mirror Retriever as our win condition. In the sideboard, I'm playing 1 Mystical Teachings, which I think is going to be helpful for grindy decks, where we can cut all of our Weather Storms, or even just down to 1. And then we have Teachings for Scattershot, or a bunch of other stuff in the sideboard. So we have the 1 of Serene Heart for Bogles, 2 Nature's Claims, and 1 Ancient Grudge. But Nature's Claim here, because it can one-shot either the glitters or the creature wearing the glitters. And then Ancient Grudge can take out any artifact creatures holding the glitters, or it can take out specifically a relic. Scattershot is for fairies, or to clear the table of flyer decks. Krark-Clan Shaman clears low to the ground decks. And Nile Spellbomb is for terror. So that is the deck. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Definitely leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the matches. All right, we're here in round 1 versus Abby J. Halves, but we can't keep this hand. First of all, these are too slow. Second of all, we have no second land. If we had a second land here, this probably would be a keep. This person likes to play blue decks, so we have to be aware of that. I would say this is probably a keep here. We can get rid of the munitions since it's not necessary right now. Play out the Crystal Grotto with the Expedition map. It looks like they're on Terror. So we find Urza's Mine, which means that we have turn 3 Tron, which is awesome versus Terror because it stops their spell pierces from mattering. They could also be on mono blue, or not mono blue, but blue black fairies. They ponder and choose to not shuffle and play another tap land. So here we can just get tower and pass the turn. I guess in reality there's a I might have wanted to play the energy refractor there. I should have thought that one through, because I really would like to get this to land, and getting it countered would be pretty bad for me. We can just aggressively slam the refractor and see what happens. What are you gonna do? I was hoping the speed of me doing that would stop them from trying to counter. It's okay. Pass the turn. Ponder indicates probably fairies, so Chromatic Star would have gotten got by a Spellstutter Sprite. Ponder and Brainstorm. It could also be like the control blue-black deck that kind of tries to Dark Ritual out a Murmuring Mystic. They're revealing a counterspell, so we need to Grotto and then see what's on top. Weather the Storm's not that good here, because they're not a fast deck. We're going to Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star, draw 3 cards, and then see what our options are. Golden Foundry, I definitely want to slam that. Play out the Mirror Retriever. And then I think I'm just going to play out the map here. They could Spell Pierce. Doesn't matter that much if they do. And they have the Counterspell, so I guess we just get back the Refractor. It gets countered, it is what it is. Maybe that's fine. We'll have a Golem after that. Looks like they're going to attack. See if they are ninjas. No ninja from our opponent. Are they going to tap out for Lorien Revealed? They snuff the Mirror Retriever. Okay, get back the Energy Refractor. Cost them 4 life to do that. They play a Tolarian Terror, so it's blue-black Terror. Let's crack this. Get a Cycle land. Cycle. Well, although I think they're playing Terror in the other decks. Let's play Refractor. That gets countered. Okay, they counterspell the Refractor. Play the Star. So let's see if I can find another 1-drop. That would be... Maybe I don't want to do that. Let's crack for green. Find a Weather the Storm. So I can crop this. I'm going to crop the Power Plant. Give myself a tower. Now I have 4 mana and I can play Mirror Retriever. Plus Weather the Storm. And I have nothing in hand, but we can pass the turn. So we can just block the Terror with the Mirror Retriever and get back a Mirror Retriever and just play that game back and forth. They've used 2 counterspells so far. Luckily, having Golem Foundry is huge here. Alright, they're going to attack. So we pop out a creature. We're going to block here on the Terror and kill your Angler, or your Augur, not an Angler, Augur of Bolas. Get back a Mirror Retriever. So now we have an attacker, and then we can play Mirror Retriever, see if we can just do the same thing. I know they have a Lorien Revealed in their hand. They're playing another Tolarian Terror. They just appear to be straight up Terror. Play the Mirror Retriever. So I think I play the Swamp here. Pass the turn. So they have Lorien Revealed in hand. I think maybe I want to go for the double block on the Tolarian Terrors rather than trying to Maestro's Theater. I think this is probably the more controlling deck. Because they're not playing like straight up. All their cantrips are just cantripping. They're not like turboing out these terrors. We know they have Lorien Revealed in hand. So I'm going to attempt to double block. Block and block. Block here. Pass the turn. Let's get back the Mirror Retriever. Let's see if they have a removal spell. Suffocating Fumes. Okay, whatever. Get back Mirror Retriever. So we are going to lose some golems. We're at 37 though, so we have plenty of time. Their last card in hand is Lorien Revealed, so if we can draw the Astronaut's Altar here, we win, and we did it. Called my shot. GG. Let's see if he wants to let me combo. Is it worth it? Love it. We only use 1 card draw spell, we just kind of happen to have everything. Pretty sweet. They're at 17, they have 3 creatures. So in order to attack, we need 6 to get through. So we need 9. Alright, they scoop it up. Do not really understand what they're doing. So I'm going to bring in this Teachings and a Grudge, and then cut 2 of these Weathers. That should be fine. We could also bring in the Scattershot maybe. I don't know if that's necessary. Like we could trim on the crop rotation since they're not a turbo-y deck. I still like having fast Tron here. I'm not really sure exactly what's happening over on the other side. I think it's probably the Turbo Monarch deck. This hand. We only have one land. We're going to mulligan. Okay. That's cruddy as well. We can keep this and put back the Grudge. Say done. So we have a bunch of lands, which is good. What I'm looking for off the top is some deadly disputes and things. There's like one dispute, sort of. One card draw spell. Play the Grotto and we have a Scry. I'll take the Refractor. Play the map, pass the turn. So I think we probably want to turn off the yields and then play the Grotto and crack for mine immediately. That way we can get the value Scry as well as do our thing. Land, crack, grab a mine. Let's see what our Scry is. I'll top that. So I found a Deadly Dispute off the top. I think I just play mine into Wellspring. Then I have Mirror Retriever plus Deadly Dispute for the next turn. Our opponent taps their land for mana, plays a tap land. So they are casting an Augur of Bolas. We're probably going to see the Monarch next turn, but they reveal a counterspell, probably indicating that they might just hold up the counterspell. Play Ichor Wellspring. Draw a Blood Fountain, which is mid. Mid! Alright, cycles a Lorien. Let's see if they get a tap land. Reveals a regular island. Let's see if they cantrip. There's a Nile Spellbomb. Okay. So here they have Counterspell. So they get Counterspell this Refractor. I don't really care about this mine. Alright, they're going to pass. Find a Crop Rotation. Land. Let's yield until the next end step. If they ever tap off of their Counterspell, I can just Deadly Dispute. Ponder for the opponent. We still have 2 Weather the Storms in the deck, so I'm not really that afraid of their 2 power per turn attacking. Ponder, nope, and they choose to shuffle and attack. I think I'm going to Deadly Dispute. They're probably going to counterspell that. We get to draw 1 card, then untap, Spell Pierce. Bummer. Power Plant. So we can play the Golem Foundry. Probably counterspell. Okay. Then we Crop Rotation. Crop this. We're going to grab a tower. We go ahead and play Mirror Retriever and pass the turn. So now I want to Mirror Retriever back the Golem Foundry. Oh, but I can't because of the Spellbomb. Darn. They play a Thorn of the Black Rose. Get in. Well, play map. And then that Spell Pierce was big for them. Let's bargain away the map. Looking for another Golem Foundry, I guess. Really? Uncool. That's not great for me. Just a counterspell deck. Now I'm out of action. Deadly Dispute's good. They just have everything. They attack for 3. No blocks. Assume they play a Terror here. We're just going to die. I don't really remember what their last card in hand is, but they're drawing 2 cards a turn. Yuck. Let's Deadly Dispute the Mirror Retriever. Attempt to get back the Golem Foundry. They have 8 power. So I could Blood Fountain the Retriever right now. I think that's probably my best bet. Let's get back the Retriever. This is going to make enough mana for me to play another Retriever here and then have a blocker on the next turn. Looks like they're going to Brainstorm looking for a counterspell for the Deadly Dispute or whatever. So we now know that it's the Turbo Monarch deck. Disappointing. They pay for the draw. Okay, wow. We can play out Munitions. Play Mirror Retriever. This is pretty solid, actually. If they attack with everything, I think I still have to block. I think I still have to block. That's a Murmuring Mystic. So we need... Let's play Star. Black. I'm looking for Weather the Storm. I'm looking for Astronaut's Altar, I guess. Play Mirror Retriever. Just has it. Well drawn. They got me there. I'm not sure if there's anything I could have done to beat that. Maybe Scattershot is good here. Cut the crop rotations. Bring in another Weather. We're looking for... Okay, we have a pretty decent hand. Unfortunately, 2 Weathers isn't that great, but we have turn 2 Ichor Wellspring, Deadly Dispute turn 3. Assuming they don't hold up Spell Pierce, plus Dispel, have like infinite interaction. Opponent mulligans to 6. I mean, we have a mulligan to 5, sort of, with our Weather the Storms. Has the turn. Plays a tap land. That's very good for me. Land, play Ichor Wellspring. I'm hoping that they tap out. They don't tap out. Play map. Counterspell. Play Wizard's Rockets. We can crack the Rockets for 0 mana, which is kind of nice. So we can just draw a card. It's like a really slow cantrip. They bog away my Expedition map, so they just needed to make a land drop. I think this deck is probably playing at least one extra way to pick up the bog. Altar on top. Let's put that on the bottom. Let's go ahead and play the Golem Foundry. Trying to trade with their counterspells here, and then I can resolve my card draw. Right? Yeah, you have counterspell. I was going to say, I bet they slam a Monarch here, but it looks like they just didn't draw the land. They're trying to find a land with their Ponder. They choose to not shuffle. Find a land. Think they have another counterspell in hand? Okay, we find a Tower. So we can upkeep the Deadly Dispute. And then if that resolves and they tap out for the Monarch, we can actually Rowan's Grim Search the Wizard's Rockets and have drawn a ton of cards this turn. Okay. So they wanted to land their Monarch here. Thorn of the Black Rose. So I think I'm going to respond by going Grim Search this Rockets. No response. We have Power Plant. Another Golem Foundry. Ashnod's Altar in the graveyard is not great. But we need to get the Foundry onto the table. Alright, we drew a lot of cards. They are the Monarch. Let's see if we can beat it. Land. Get to play out the Golem Foundry. Then we're just going to start slamming all of my stuff. And a null would be really annoying. God, come on, bro. Lay off me. Let's go Star. And then upkeep the Grim Search on the Star. Bargain away the Star. Munitions. And do we want the other Star? Probably not. Okay. Plays a Terror. Gets in for 1. You have a Terror, you have 1 damage. We have a land drop. Let's see if we are allowed to play Munitions out. Munitions? You have another Steel Sabotage or Counterspell? Maybe the 3rd Counterspell. You don't have it. Play Star. I think this is a fine time for me to use my Weather the Storm. Draw a card. Let's go Star. Map. Play Blood Fountain. No Counterspell. Crack this for green. And we'll just Weather the Storm. Pass the turn. Not really afraid of a Terror right now, but I really want to get back my Golem Foundries before they get eaten by a Now Spellbomb. Because I only have 1 left in the deck. Plays a Tolarian Terror. Okay. Looking for a Mirror Retriever. So let's crack the map. Get a Tower. Play the Tower. We can Blood Token away this other Power Plant. Let's Grim Search on the Wellspring. Draw 3 cards. So we get draw land, which I don't want. Draw Mirror Retriever, Mirror Retriever. Okay. That's exactly what I wanted. So do we have enough mana to do everything we need? I don't know. I'm just going to start doing things. Mirror Retriever. Shoot you with the Mirror Retriever. Get back the Golem Foundry. Are you kidding me? That stinks. Stinks a lot. It's okay. So many good cards out of our opponent. Play Mirror Retriever. Now you can get rid of the other Foundry. Now I just have to play Chicken against them. Pretty annoying. Okay, but it is technical, I guess, so it's kind of... It's both crummy and cool, I guess. We have exactly 4 mana. Oh, God! Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. I have to make them try to use their cards, I guess. Shoot you with my Mirror Retriever. Get back my Mirror Retriever. We still have 2 Mirror Retrievers in the deck, so we can ping them out with the makeshift munitions over a period of time, I guess. It's gonna be a bummer. It's Rotten Reunion, my Mirror Retriever. Okay. Play Weather the Storm. They're gonna get in for 11. Yeah, crack the Spell Bomb. So now we have to somehow draw a bunch of Mirror Retrievers. I mean, we can ping them, sort of. They have a lot of damage. We only have 1 Weather Storm left in the deck. Play Rockets. Ping you. We're at 12. We found a Weather the Storm. Crack the map. Grab another tower. Play the tower. I'm going to discard a land. I'm going to throw my Chromatic Star at you. Deadly Dispute. Guess I can just Deadly Dispute the Energy Refractor. Now I can Deadly Dispute on the other treasure token. Lay out my Ashnod's Altar. Do I want to use my Weather the Storm now for 18 life? And I guess so. 18 life. That's a couple of turns. Pass. We got 10, 14, 15. Has the counterspell. Doodle-doo. We have Teachings. What does that do for me? What's Mystical Teachings? Maybe we can get the Grim Search. Grotto. What's on top? This is my last card draw spell. Unfortunately, we're down to 11 cards. It's stinky for sure. Ugh. Drawn almost my entire deck. Somehow my opponent's able to defeat me. Okay, let's pass the turn. Opponent has a Brainstorm. I think we can force through 1 counterspell, but not double counterspell. If annuls and whatnot. Blood Fountain can get back some of our stuff. They play Augur of Bolas. Okay. Of course they have a Dispel. That's annoying. Okay, they're gonna get in. Very large amounts of damage. Okay, play the land. Mirror Retriever. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage. Are you kidding me? Teachings? Maybe they'll do something about it. Dispels the Teachings, okay. Okie dokie. So they have Counterspell right now. Let's cast the Grim Search. That is very sad. That is ridiculous. Wow. Okay. Unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Man. We need a second Mirror Retriever right now. Lauren revealed for our opponent. Draws another card. Okay, you got me. Round 2. Just brush it off. Reverse Clemego. I can get rid of this. Is it Clemego or Clemigo? Or Clamgo? Claimgo. Land Tomb Raider, attack you, go. Ah! Swiftspear vibes. Swiftspear vibes over here. I'm freaking out, man. Okay, Grotto. I'm looking for Weather the Storms. I can put that on the bottom. Let's play at a Chromatic Star and pass. Land Tomb Raider, go, baby. Why? This is exactly what I was talking about. Tomb Raider into Tomb Raider. Yes, it was a very effective ban. Very good ban. Never a bad ban. Okay, they just have 4, 5 power on the table. Easy peasy. No big deal. Okay, the question is, I think I have to Wellspring here. Found the Weather the Storm, so that's very promising. I can probably do a ton next turn. They're attacking for minimum 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to 3 life. Okay, congratulations. We find a power plant. Okay, so what do we do here? Green, crop, tower, yawn. Okay, black over here. We're going to Deadly Dispute the Wellspring, draw some cards. I'm going to Polluted Mire. Can play out the Mirror Retriever, and then go green, boom, gain some life, pass the turn. I will block your 1/1. Then I think I'm going to give back the Wellspring. Just for card draw, I think. I know it's kind of risky. Plays an Implement of Combustion. Maybe I should have not gotten that back so I could actually play enough artifacts to... Darn. Play this. Golden Foundry. Play Wellspring. We're at 9 right now. They have 5 on the table. Okay. We could play Expedition Map. Okay. Play Mirror Retriever. And cycle this. Pass the turn. We got 2 blockers. This time I'm going to block both their 2/2s. One is going to combat. Sends 5. We make a 3/3. If they bolt, we live. Okay. Lock this. Lock this. Okay. I will get hit for 1. Get back my Mirror Retriever. Hopefully this sticks around, I guess. Not really sure what's going to happen from our opponent's side. But we knew that we would face burn, and that's why I have 4 Weather the Storms in the main deck. Okay, post board, bolts, face, Goblin Grenade, concede game. Classy. Okay, so burn obviously is completely nerfed and fine. Totally fine. Let's see what we can take out. All of these. And the Bauble. Bring in the Clan Shamans. Maybe we don't want the Ancient Grudge. So we can cut maybe 1 search for another Shaman. Pass the turn. I mean, not pass the turn. Go to game 2. Breathe. Breathe with me. Everything is fine. Post board, we already were trying to be prepared, and now we're going to do our best. We got Weather the Storm in the main. We know what we're doing. Land, rockets, pass, and then we can Deadly Dispute the rockets. We could also like crop for another Tron land and then play the Mirror Retriever to get back the rockets, but then we're losing on having the colored source. And then we'll see what happens. Land, rockets, pass. There's a Goblin Tomb Raider. Now I know I have to pay attention to them possibly having so I wonder if this is like the same list that Armatana was playing. Anyway. So we have the Makeshift Munitions. We have the Mirror Retriever. Plays another Tomb Raider. Cool. Holding our Epicure, so we're going to hit by 4. Or 4. Pass the turn. But we have a response. Okay. Get hit for 4. Play Tower. Tap this for green, or black. Make it green. We're going to crop rotation. Turn 3 Tron. Power Plant. Play Energy Refractor. Draw a card. Play Ichor Wellspring. Maybe that was a mistake. Should have played the Mirror Retriever. Okay, Blood Fountain. And red. No, that's wrong. Sorry, everybody. Okay, I meant to make green and Weather the Storm. So now I'm set up so I can go like Makeshift Munitions, start killing your stuff. Let's see what kind of smash to nonsense arenas. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Land. Now everything really is fine because we drew our colored source. Bottom that one. Make a red. Makeshift Munitions. Play Mirror Retriever. And then I'm going to pass the turn. I'm going to block 1 Tomb Raider and then shoot down the other as well as shoot down the Epicure. Plays a Blast Runner. All right. Block. Okay. Tap for mana. We're going to shoot this with my Wellspring. We found the Fangren Marauder, which is nice. Shoot this one. Make sure I'm targeting the right one here. Bam. Using the blood token. And then I think we have the game. Kaboom! Get back my energy refractor. Don't tell me what to do. I want that colored source. Probably should have got back the Ichor Wellspring. Just keep shooting their things. So they raise me post board. Oh, it stink. 2 mana. Plays Chain Lightning. So they've given up. Chain Lightning. Okay, sure. Wellspring. Draw a card. Power Plant. My Mirror Retriever. Let's shoot this with the Wellspring. And shoot this with my Mirror Retriever. Get back my Mirror Retriever. Doodly-doo. Play it again. And then go ahead and play the Energy Refractor. I think Wellspring really synergizes very well with the... Fine. Okay, get it back. I'm going to block. I'm going to get back my Energy Refractor again. Just to spite you. They discard a mountain. Play my Energy Refractor again. Power Plant. Get back my 2 Mirror Retrievers. Black. Then we'll go Mirror Retriever. And we win. Yep. All right, try again. We've opened an unkeepable opener. Mulligan. 1 land, 2 lands. Let's put back the Teachings. Go Mine. Map. Over the best. Opponent plays a Blast Runner. So they seem to be on the list that has less ability to actually go long. So if we can try to wipe them, that would be awesome. Yeah, if you could wipe your opponent, that'd be great. Plays an Epicure. They're going to get in for 1. Next turn, they can get in for many more. We have turn 3 Tron here. Map for Power Plant. So we can go... They play a Synthesizer, finding a Bushwhacker that they can't get value off of. They can just play it as a 1/1. Plays a 1/1. Gets in for 2. Okay. You can land, star, crack for green, draw a card, crop rotation here for the tower, play Energy Refractor to draw a card, play my Mirror Retriever, pass the turn. Problem I'm having is that I don't have any life gain right now. Can't really afford to wipe my whole board to Krark them. Kind of depends if they add a lot more to the table. I probably should wipe them regardless at the moment. They Dotha. Yes, I definitely have to wipe the board. If they have Bushwhacker here, I'm likely close to dead. Okay, they're going to get in. So one thing I can do here... I'm going to Grotto and see what's on top. Fangren. Okay, we'll keep him. Let's Energy Refractor. And then we're going to go... Make a red. Play Krark Shaman. I can sacrifice Refractor Retriever. Sacrifice the Refractor. Sacrifice the Retriever. Get back the Refractor. Draw. Kill your stuff. Perfect. Play the Refractor. And a Wellspring. Okay, now we have enough mana, I think. We have 7, 8, 9, 6. Maybe not. We can in for 2. We're at 11. Raises the tower. We're going to Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Find another tower. So I can actually take out their land here. Kill your land. And then green. No, I shouldn't do that yet. Let's cycle the Mire. Then the next turn I can play the Fangren Marauder and kill their Synthesizer. They have a land. Gets in for 2. Land. We're going to go green. Play Fangren Marauder. Make it green. Opponent gives me the GG. GG. Got the Marauder. Too strong. Okay, we beat red. Could not win the pre-board, apparently, but we could beat them in the post-board. Let's go to round 3. So this person's on walls. Okay. They're very peppy, but I don't want to play against walls. Keep. Put back a mine. We're going to lead on the Grotto looking for a Tron land. Do not need Weather the Storm. Quirion Ranger for the opponent. Land. We're going to grab a Tron land. Nice that we have the munitions because we can like ping the Quirion Ranger maybe, but it's not great. Grab a power plant. They've got this drawbridge gives their creature haste next turn, so they can play an Axebane and have a hasty Axebane. Play the Golem Foundry. So this next turn we can go munitions, shoot your Quirion Ranger. So now they have a bunch of, they have 2, 4, 2 mana. We can untap this. Why'd they untap that? Should have untapped that. Makes sense. 3 mana. Cool. Leaf Caller. I don't know that anything I do here matters. I can crop rotation this for a tower. Tap and Grim Search. Bargain the Golem Foundry. Wellspring and Star. And then play out my stuff. And then next turn, hopefully somehow take out their colored sources. But I'd have to kill this and this in one turn. They have a Pilgrim, Quirion Ranger. Gives their stuff haste. Looks like they're attacking. Okay. So we're going to go red here. Makeshift munitions. Take out this thing. We find a Refractor. So I can cast a Refractor. Find a Golem Foundry. The Golem Foundry. That's the turn. Next turn I will have enough to ping out their Axebane. Okay, they attack for 3. Somehow we're alive. Play this Blood Fountain. And then can play Ashnod's Altar. Let's see if I can cycle the Mire into something good. I'm really surprised that they just didn't have it. They kept the hand with a bunch of mana and it just didn't hit a payoff, I guess. We have to take out the Axebane Guardian right now. Here's the Ashnod's Altar. Always yes. And then let's cycle. We have 3 mana left over. Energy Refractor. So that ping this. Find a tower. So that's awesome actually. Gives me extra mana. Refractor. Let's ping this again with the extra Refractor. And I guess with the Golem. Ping you. Maybe I should just ping it with the... I think I'm going to ping it with the Golem. What's happening? You have Reaping the Graves right now? That's frustrating for me. So they're just playing on top decks right now, okay. Let's discard. Crop rotation's not good. I'm going to crop rotation for a Scryland on my upkeep. Our opponent's going to be able to attack us for 4 again. There's a Guardian. Let's find out what they drew. Looks like they drew a Generous Ent. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 9 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. They forgot to give their stuff haste? Unreal. Okay. So somehow we're still alive. I don't know what happened there. Make it green. Crop rotation. Grotto. So we need something awesome. That's okay. Okay, draw. Play Wellspring. We need cards. Cards that do things. Bauble does a thing. Bauble back my Polluted Mire. We found a Weather the Storm. Let's take out the Leaf Caller. Wizard's Rockets. Okay, play the Wizard's Rockets. So do we have enough to take out? I don't think we have enough to take out anything else really. Let's take out a Quirion Ranger with a rocket. Name my land. Green. Weather the Storm. Pass the turn. Pretty funny that they accidentally misclicked. Definitely sad for them. It looks like they have the combo, though. They're thinking it through. That means that they have it. Okay. They don't have it? What is going on? All right. We'll block the Quirion. Plays a Ceruli. Gain some life. Okay, my turn. Find a Deadly Dispute. So what do I want to Deadly Dispute? I think the Blood Fountain I could Deadly Dispute. Get rid of the Blood Fountain. Draw some cards. Okay, Mirror Retriever. You can sacrifice the Mirror Retriever. Get back... I guess I get back the Blood Fountain. And then play the Blood Fountain. Blood Fountain on the table. That gives me another artifact. Make black. Deadly Dispute the Blood Token. Play Expedition Map. Begin destroying the Axebane Guardian. Sacrifice this. Shoot you. Sacrifice the treasure. Shoot you again. Sacrifice my other treasure. That's the turn. So I don't think they can combo off this turn now. This next turn we're going to Blood Fountain back the Mirror Retriever. They'll lead the Stampede. So we're focused on trying to kill all of their colored sources. They find a Galvanic Alchemist, Third Path Savant, Valakut Invoker. They should play the Savant because it's going to allow them to draw a ton of cards. 7 mana, draw 3. Is it 3 or 2? 2 cards. Of course, if I find another Mirror Retriever, they're simply dead, so maybe I have to try to do that. They play the Savant. They give their things haste. They're going to tap for 10 and draw 2 cards. Can't really afford to let them have colored sources after this. I think I have to take out that. I don't know what to do. They're going to attack. Does I kill it? Is it a 5/7? Take the 5 damage. My turn. Draw. Find an Expedition Map. I put my thing back so I can get the Polluted Mire. Map. Crack the map. Get the Polluted Mire. Cycle. 5 mana, draw a card. Darn. We're going to go ahead and Blood Fountain back the Mirror Retriever. Play the Mirror Retriever. I'm going to sacrifice the Retriever. Get back the Wellspring. Play the Wellspring. Draw. Shoot the Caretaker with the Wellspring. Play Expedition Map. I'm going to shoot the Caretaker again. I'm going to shoot the Caretaker again. And I'm going to attack. Potentially was a bad play there to do that, but what are you going to do? They're still going to be able to have another draw 2 cards here, which sucks. Playing against walls is the worst. Okay. Let's see if they misclick again. I guess I should not. Now they have 5, 6, 7. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 9 damage on the table. Draws 2 cards. Axebane Guardian. Crushing Drawbridge. Oh, they have the Galvanic Alchemist. So they just win the game. 2 free. I guess I could sacrifice and kill their thing. It doesn't do anything though. Come on. It was the next card. That sucks. Get rid of those. We just want stuff that kills their stuff. We need the Bauble. Got a Golden Foundry. Alright. Extremely bad matchup facing walls, just so we're clear. Okay, do I want to get rid of the Ashnod's Altar? I think so. We're going to go Retriever, we're going to land. Refractor. Deadly Dispute the Refractor. Funnily enough, they kind of just stalled out, didn't do anything, but still had the nuts because they had that Reaping the Graves, and I just couldn't draw my second Mirror Retriever to save my life. Maybe I should have gone after the... I probably should have gone after the card that draws cards rather than going after the colored source. But I was afraid they were going to just play out the Valakut Invoker and kill me. And in reality, we got extra turns anyway because they just punted. Play the Refractor to try to draw a card. If we find another land, we can play land into Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star. Right now it looks like we can just Deadly Dispute the Refractor since we have another backup. Opponent plays a Caretaker. Draw. We're deadly disputing away their Refractor. When it's considering. Stink. Alright, I passed the turn. They were deep in the tank. Waited to cast cycle a Genercent. People need to realize that you can just right-click, yield until here. Goes right to the end step. Winding Way for our opponent, revealing Lead the Stampede, Drift Force, Overgrown Battlement. Can we draw a land? We're going to go no. We do draw land. It's not the land we needed. Let's play the Refractor. Okay. So, is there a miracle way we can Teachings and wipe their board? Teachings for Scattershot costs 7 mana. Do. So they can drift for, I don't know, drift for drift. Oh, freed from their wheel, so they just have it. I'm out. I don't care. I'm done. Too tilted. Let's go to round 3. Round 4, not round 3. Mulligan. My ability to have lands in my opening hand has not been very good. I don't know what it is. I feel like it should be better than this. But maybe this indicates that you have to go for the Ancient Stirrings. We're keeping this time. I don't care anymore. Put these 2 back. Land, star, pass the turn. I'm playing loose because I'm tilted. We did not get there. Draw a card. Found the land. Refractor. Probably should have played the Wellspring, actually, so I could deadly dispute it. Contaminant Aquifer. I would guess that they're on fairies. Let's play the Wellspring. If this resolves, it's cool. If it doesn't, play the Polluted Mire. For our land number 3. Most likely blue-black fairies. So let's see how good Scattershot is. With his Grotto. And we find an Urza's Mine. So we can go to their turn to cast these instants. Okay. Will they slam the Monarch? Augur of Bolas. Revealing a Lorien Revealed. Alright. We're going to deadly dispute the Refractor. They can't spell pierce it, they have to counterspell. I don't remember what's on top of my deck. A mine, right? They have the second counterspell! Unreal. Why does this keep happening to me, huh? I didn't play around them having double counterspell in their opener. I mean, mulliganing to 5. Island for our opponent. They've got Lorien Revealed. No, they cycled it. Okay, so they don't have Lorien Revealed in hand. We're looking for any 2-drop. Okay, it is confirmed fairies. Raw. So the only way we can win is if we Blood Fountain, they don't have Spellstutter Sprite, and we can deadly dispute it. What do you think the odds are? Nope. Whew. Getting ranched. Okay, bring this in. Bring the 2 Scattershots in. Gonna cut on some life gain and 1 crop rotation. Okay, we're on the play. We brought in our Scattershots and stuff. We have turn 3 Tron naturally. So we're just gonna keep that. No colored sources, which is kind of a problem. I've been considering whether or not I should just go back to Stirrings. It seems like the main problem with Tron is not having enough lands in the opener, and if you can have Cantrip plus Stirrings, that would really solve that. Sad times. Let's see. Play out a Mirror Retriever. Just bobble and cycle to bobble. Refractor's good. Our opponent is going to have turn 2 Spellstutter Sprite. So I can counter my Mirror Retriever. You can also go Expedition Map here, see if they counter the map. Yeah, we got him. Alright, Greedy McGreedster. Refractor, play Mirror Retriever. Pass the turn. So this cost me 7 mana to do Teachings plus Scattershot, but we have to have enough colored sources. So right now we don't have enough. We only have 7 mana with 1 colored source, or 6 mana with 2 colored sources. So we're looking to Deadly Dispute the Mirror Retriever to get back the Conjurer's Bauble, and we can put back Deadly Dispute that way. Seems like in the post-ban world this week, people are just play what they like to play. Nile Spellbomb. Cool. So that's going to give them the ability to... Actually, I can teachings for... I could teachings for a way to blow that up, because I have the grudge, I think. Did I bring in the grudge? I don't think I brought in the grudge. Excuse me for not knowing what I'm doing. Let's grotto, see what's on top. Yes, I'm gonna bottom the land. Generally want to bottom lands when you're drawing a ton of cards. Let's bargain. See if they just have Dispel. Okay. Allows us to draw off the Wellspring. Ooh, Scattershot plus Chromatic Star or Expedition Map. You just want to take the star. Alright, let's play the 2 stars out. And we can pass the turn. Go ahead and swing. Hiya. Right now we are looking for Golem Foundry, because Golem Foundry on the table will allow us to just keep attacking through a Nile Spellbomb. We don't really care about the Spellbomb at that point. We've got a Contaminated Aquifer. Cast a Preordain. I don't have any responses here. 1 top, 1 bottom. Plays the Aquifer. They're going to get in. No Ninja. They have 4 cards in hand. Step 1, attack. Flame in. Step 2 is going to be to Grim Search, sacrificing a star, expecting that they spell Setter Sprite it. Looks like they don't want a Sprite. Find Altar and another Grim Search, so I'll keep those. My land. Let's play the Ashnod's Altar. See if they spell Setter Sprite this. No, they're afraid. Okay. I'm going to cycle here. Can't hold up enough mana for Scattershot anyway. Actually, I could have with this. Never mind. That was a little silly then. My bad. Forgot I could just sacrifice the Mirror Retriever for mana. Okay, our opponent cycles Lorien Revealed. That's the turn. We're at 11. We have 1 Weather the Storm in the graveyard, so there's only 1 Weather in the deck now. We're going to go to 9 here. Grim Search is looking a little risky now. Attacks for 2, puts us to 9. Let's see if they Ninja. No Ninja for our opponent. Let's see if they play a Thorn. No Thorn either. Alright. We will attack you. Send. Play a Rockets. They're considering it. Okay. On their upkeep, let's Deadly Dispute the Wizard's Rockets. If you're going to do it on their turn and you have a lot of extra mana, doing it on their upkeep is kind of sick. Makes them do a lot of decision making. Huh. So we can now just Scattershot their stuff, I guess. Let's make a black. Grim Search the star here. Drawing a Deadly Dispute. Take the 2 card draw spells. And then I'm gonna... In Deadly Dispute the Mirror Retriever, and then try to get back Bauble. Doesn't really matter because they're gonna use the Spell Bomb. Oh man, I just realized now that I can't use Scattershot. I got too greedy again. They have the Rotten Reunion, just like our other pal. So we can't do anything there. But now we get to Scattershot their board. So this is 5. 1, 2, same targets. I'm just going to kill their fairies. I don't want those fairies around. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. Wellspring for us. Draw a card. Play a Power Plant. Let's play a Refractor. Draw a card. Play the Rockets. They're going to allow it. I might have to teachings for weather at some point. I only have 21 cards left. We're drawing a lot of cards. Get in. They can ninja their zombie. Looks like that's what they're going to do. I'm going to respond by Deadly Disputing the Wellspring. Draw a bunch of cards. Golem Foundry finally. And munitions. Okay. Draw our ninja. I mean, they draw off the ninja. I'm going to cast teachings here. So if they crack the spell bomb end of turn to get rid of the teachings, then they're not going to interfere with the Mirror Retriever. Let's get the Weather the Storm. Draw. Lay a land. Go green. Drop this. Get another land. And then let's teachings. Oops. So let's crack the Wizard's Rockets, actually. Make a bunch of mana. We need some green and some black. Draw a card. Let's go ahead and teachings. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. Let's get the scatter shot. Play this. Cancel. Let's play the Golem Foundry. Counterspell. Play this. Expedition map. Should I play the munitions? It's Grim Search on the map. Take the Wellspring Retriever. Go ahead and murder the crud out of this thing. Super duper dead. Cast Weather the Storm. That thing is very dead. It is super duper dead. Unfortunately, it's frustrating and difficult to play around Double Now Spellbomb. Oh, Bajuka Bog. Okay. Do you have a counterspell for this Golem Foundry? Do you have a counterspell for this Wellspring? It looks like no. What about for this Makeshift Munitions? Okay, what about for this Mirror Retriever? What about for this Mirror Retriever? What about for my fancy dancy expedition map? Yeah, we're adding to the table. Are they just gonna scoop? I don't know. Grotto? What's on top? Another Golem Foundry. Probably should have played that out earlier. I would have liked to know that. Shoot you with the Wellspring. Lay out a Golem Foundry. I think I can pass the turn now. We have 5 power on the table. Of course, the Rotten Reunion is going to be a problem. Combined with the Nile Spellbomb. Opponent reveals a Brainstorm. Brainstorms. We've drawn so many cards. We have 6 cards left in the library and it's turn 9. It's pretty nice. I guess the question is whether or not it's worth it. All my mulligans have been the problem, really. Okay, make a creature. What even is in my deck? I guess Ashnod's Altar. Doink. So their Spellsorter sprites are turned off now. They have 3 left in the deck. No, 1, 2. I think 3 left in the deck. We can go ahead and attack for a 3. I wonder if I can Expedition Map and fail to find. Just want to see what's going on in there. 1, 2, 3. I think I can fail to find. Would you like to block? They say no. Fair enough. I probably shouldn't use the Expedition Map because I need to just throw it at my opponent. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 power, or 12 damage off the Makeshift Munitions. I think we just win next turn. Okay, make a creature. I don't see a way for them to actually win from the Blood Fountain. Land. Play Blood Fountain. Spellsorter Sprite. Spellsorter Sprite dead. Okay. Spell. Alright, then we will simply send. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Attack for 6. We'll throw my Golem at you. They have 1 card left in hand. They're going to block. So now I can get through with my Mirror Retrievers next turn. What do you got left, opponent? My assumption is they're going to go Lorien Revealed into kill other stuff, win the game. Plays Obscure Storefront to go to 13 life. Okay, you're at 13. Cracks the Spell Bomb. Okay. Thorn of the Black Rose. Yeah. Okay. They draw a card. So we have to fight through the Rotten Reunion still. Deadly Dispute doesn't do very much. How many Mirror Retrievers do I have left? 0? Let's look. 1. There's 1 Mirror Retriever in the deck. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Attack with everything. Okay. They go to 11. We're going to shoot you with the energy refractor. Then I'm going to shoot you with the mirror retriever. Get back the energy refractor. I think we got him. They're going to let me have the refractor. Can play the refractor then. I'm basically saying I'm going to win this turn. I have 2 cards left in the library. So I can Deadly Dispute, make a creature. If I Deadly Dispute the refractor right now, I draw 2 cards, go to 0 in library. Can't play this refractor. If 2 cards away, they're just going to scoop it up. Let's see what the last 2 cards were. Star. Okay. I probably could have known that it was the star if I paid attention. And then I would have known I could just play refractor, get my 2 things and win the game. Wild. Let's try it again. All right, we have an acceptable opener because we have multiple cantrips. We have enough lands to start playing them. Our opponent leaves on a tap land. Play the Polluted Mire and pass. We're going to play a land and pass. I think I'll just play the Wellspring at that point. Land and Wellspring. Just cannot afford to play into a Spellstutter Sprite. Opponent brainstorms. What are they looking for? Or they're just going to get their brainstorm value. We draw. They didn't cycle for a Lorien Revealed. Do they just have nothing? That'd be sick. That's an Aquifer. Alright, let's play another land, or cantrip. Draw. Yay! Pass the turn. Okay, Augur of Bolus for the opponent. So, what do? They find a Brainstorm. If we play out Refractor and they counter it, then we can play the Expedition map. I don't really want them to counter it, but I need the Expedition map in play. They don't counter. Okay, I'll pass the turn then. I guess I have to play something, so I'll play this. It's about the same as discarding it. They let that resolve. Do they not have a Spellstutter Sprite in hand? Maybe. Maybe they're saving it for the map. Brainstorm for the opponent again. It's in for 1. Will you have a ninja? No ninja. Okay. Practice for green, I guess. He's trying to find a land. No land. We can Grim Search. Gives me a couple more opportunities to find a land. What am I going to discard here? Counterspells that. Do not find a land. I'm going to discard Weather the Storm and Wizard's Rockets. They have 6 mana now. Pecks me for 1. It looks like they're going to play the Monarch. Now playing an Angler. So we can play Expedition map. It's going to get countered. Does not get countered. Do not understand. Let's grab a tower then. We have 4 towers in the deck. Tower. Play Mirror Retriever. Alright, pass the turn, I guess. I'm just nervous that they are going to counter the Golem Foundry, but I don't understand what's going on. They just have no counters in their hand? I guess. Lock. We get back the Ichor Wellspring. They have Rotten Reunion? Nothing. These have nothing. Surprising. So let's see if they have the counterspell. Second counterspell for our opponent. Play Wellspring. Hard. Can attempt to Grim Search. Another Mirror Retriever. Okay, I do want the Scattershot and the Golem Foundry. Let's just play out the Mirror Retriever, I think. They'd have to have a third counterspell. It seems like they don't have it. Now, it looks like we might be able to combo off next turn. All right, they kill my Mirror Retriever. I'm going to get back Mirror Retriever and just discard the Crop Rotation. Looks like they have Rotten Reunion now. Okay, cool. I'm surprised they're not attacking with their Decayed token. A zombie. Okay, do you have another counterspell, my friend? Nope. Make a red. Oh, no, it doesn't matter, right? Because I have the Scattershot. Let's go for Blood Fountain. First, I'm going to crop. Crop this. They have a Spellstutter Sprite. I'm going to let that go. Then I'm going to attempt to play a Makeshift Munitions. I assume they're going to have a second spell starter sprite here. Hydroblast. Okay. Star. Right for red. We have 7 damage we can do. 5, 6, 7. Or just 1 on the sprite and then 6 on the Gurmag. Okay, sprite is down. We lost our land, but we got them to play out their sprite. Hydroblast apparently was just going to happen no matter what. Losing a land that taps for 1 isn't that bad when I have their Refractor in play. They put me to 8 with 2 cards in hand. So play Ashnod's Altar out. Okay, that resolves. Play another one. Now we have a 3/3. Play this. I'm exposing that I have nothing else. Time to play the Blood Fountain. Okay. So now I can Blood Fountain back my Mirror Retriever at some point, but they have the Rotten Reunion ready. Been kind of an interesting match. These leagues are long. Okay, Augur of Bolus. We lost our makeshift munitions, so I wonder if we'll use the bauble to get it back at some point. They whiff on the Bolus. Plays a land. We're going to get in. Your last spell is a removal spell? Yep. Okay. So I guess I pass. We take 1. Next turn, take 4. We'll go to 3. Okay, Wellspring is a redraw, which is great. Also starts building back another creature for me. Grim Search, if I whiff, puts me to 6. We're doing it. Black. Let's Grim Search the Wellspring. Teachings. The Scattershot, take the Star. Play Star. I can crack the Star for red. Play this Bauble. And bauble back the munitions now. So if they go for the Rotten Reunion on munitions, then I now can use my Blood Fountain next turn. Alright, so now I have Expedition Map. Did I play land? Did not play land, it looks like. So I can crack this. Hopefully I didn't play land. Grab this Grotto for scry value. Play the Grotto. Okay, Mirror Retriever on top. That should seal the deal. Kill both your Augurs. Same target, and then we'll just spew the rest at this one. Now they can't even ninja us. Very Seer for the opponent. Okay, make this. Pass the turn. And you're dead. Got him. You. No attacks. Okay, show them the Mirror Retriever. Will you scoop it up? Let's find out. Sacrifice the Retriever. And what's cool about this, now we're going to get the 2 Retrievers back. They've got the Rotten Reunion. We have Blood Fountain. Can't do anything about it. Get these 2 back. Make it black. And we win. Long game. Let's see what happens in the last match. Round 5. Let's do it. We have to mulligan. Alright, that's a pretty good hand. Let's keep and put back the Blood Fountain. Mine, Rockets, pass. Only 1 mulligan that time, that was nice. What is the real July's on? I'm expecting burn. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I called it. So we can go Refractor and then turn 3 search looking for lands and Weather Storms. Obviously, if we find Tower at some point. We found the Weather Storm anyway. Sweet. Whoa. Okay, they put some goblins onto the table. So this is 10 damage next turn. Still need to bargain. Well, that's an instant, right? So let's just pass. If they play a bunch of spells, I can Weather the Storm with the Energy Refractor and then Grim Search on the next turn. Land. Bushwhacker. So that is 10 damage. Yeah. Okay, 10. We're at 8. Unfortunately, I have to go to 6 here. Bargain this. Come on, tower. No tower. So put none on top. Draw 2. We draw a map. We have to go map. Grab a tower. Play the tower. And then Wellspring, and then Weather the Storm. Wait. It doesn't matter. Probably dead. This is only 6 life. Next turn, we have Wellspring into Grim Search with 3 mana left over. So if we are somehow not dead, they rip an Implement of Combustion off the synthesizer, plays the implement, so they can't currently Bushwhacker us. This is 5 damage, putting us to 7. Bonk. Uh-oh. 2 mana. We're at 6. Galvanic Blast kills us. Okay, crop rotation is decent. Gonna green, crop rotation this, grab a tower, and then lay out the Wellspring. So we need one of 3 cards in the top 6 here. Crack the Wellspring. Dead to Galvanic. There's a Weather the Storm, Retriever. Okay, any order? So now we go land, Retriever, into Retriever. They don't seem to have Galvanic. And our 4 Weather the Storms are paying off here with the big one for 18. Boom, we're 22. Nice. They're going to discard a land. Yep, a mountain. Cracks the synthesizer. Finding a Great Furnace. So they can play that out. Tomb Raider for the opponent. I think I probably just want to take out 2 creatures at once. So we'll get back Mirror Retriever, Mirror Retriever. Get back Retriever. Get back the other Retriever. Then we can go Golem Foundry, Retriever, Retriever. And then have 3 blockers. Oh, just win the game. Golem Foundry, Golem Foundry. So we have infinite mana here, which is infinite colored mana because of the Energy Refractor. And we also have infinite 3/3s. So we just have to execute. It's only been 3 minutes into the game. It's turn 6. We've got the combo. And we just have to make stuff happen. So I would probably go to 14, trying to dig for another Weather. Or just the Bauble. Maybe it's not worth it. Alright, I will see you on the other side of this loop. Okay, our opponent scooped it up. Awesome. We're going to bring in the Marauders. And we already have the Weather Storms in the deck. We want the 3 Krark-Clan Shamans and 1 Ancient Grudge. And then we're going to cut our combo pieces. And 1 Roan's Grim Search. Okay, we're going to keep this. It's a little bit slow. And also is dependent on this Energy Refractor. But we do have the Krark-Clan Shaman. Mine pass. I'm going to place an Implement. They crack the Implement just to get in for 3. Okay. I think play the Wellspring. So if we draw Weather the Storm's decent. Now I need a colored source, unfortunately, so I need like a Chromatic Star. Maybe it would be better to be playing Chromatic Spheres here so that I could crack them easier. One plays Bushwhacker and they're getting attack for 6. So I need some good rips here. Mirror Retriever doesn't do it. Let's play Refractor. They only have 3 power, though. They'd have to be able to sacrifice something, which obviously their deck's built to do that. Pass the turn. So now, basically, I have to just Deadly Dispute the Wellspring, draw 3, plus my top deck. Hopefully in the 4 cards, that's enough to win. They have a Synthesizer with a Bushwhacker. That is 8 damage. 2 cards in their hand. Next turn, they can attack for 8 just by cracking the Synthesizer. Find a Swamp. I think I'm going to Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Let me think about this. If I Deadly Dispute the Wellspring, yeah, I can dispute twice. Dispute the Wellspring. And dispute the Refractor. Find a Star. 1. And mine. Star. This is only 9. Weather the Storm. 9 life. Probably not enough. They're going to attack for 8 here. They need a Bolt. That can kill me. Oh, any Bolt will kill me, I think, because I cracked the Synthesizer. Okay. That's 10 damage. Finds a Great Furnace. That does not help them. So once again, we're going to just be Deadly Disputing and praying. I guess if I find Power Plant, I can play Fangren Marauder and then Deadly Dispute. Or like Fangren Marauder, Mirror Retriever, Krark-Clan Shaman. So I could Krark right now, wipe the board, and then they're on top decks. Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star. Find Weather the Storm. I think I have to just play Mirror Retriever and then make a red. Hope that they don't draw anything. Sacrifice the Mirror Retriever for the Chromatic Star. Sacrifice the Energy Refractor. Well, then I can play the Chromatic Star, which is good. Didn't even think that one through. Star. Okay, hope if they top deck a land, I can probably pull it off. Implement of Combustion kills me. Wow, I thought Burn was supposed to be weak. That's so weird. So very strange. They got me. Interesting. Never saw that coming. All right, let's go ahead and submit. Maybe we don't want the Grudge. I don't know. The problem that we had was just not having Tron mana online, really. And that's been the biggest issue with the deck. It's like you can really overpower things once you have Tron mana online, but if you don't have Tron mana, you can't really do anything. Then that makes you want to like play only 1-drops and 2-drops so that you're actually doing stuff before you have Tron online. Because Grim Search on just 3 mana is pretty weak. Stuff to think about. So we won the first game, I think, right? This is game 3. Let's keep. Play land Rocket. We can crack the Rocket, play the Retriever, get back the Rocket. Or we can go land Bobble, crack the Bobble. Then play Retriever, get back the Bobble. Go Rocket, Star. We want to do as much as possible this turn. I'm going to play the Bobble and pass. Draw as many cards as possible. Great Furnace and 2-drop or 2/2. No Goblin Guide for them. Draw a card. Munitions. Okay, find Rockets. I don't know if they're going to attack me this turn. Let's play Rocket. Play Star. And Rocket, I mean. Next turn I can just cycle the Rockets. As expected, they're playing a Kuldotha Rebirth here. Land. Epicure. They're looking to attack me on this next turn with the Bushwhacker turn. We have a Weather the Storm. I'm going to draw a card here. Looking for lands. Draw a card again. That's ridiculous. My Mirror Retriever. So unfortunate turn events here. Just did not draw lands. Oh, man. All right, we will block and get back to Bobble. It draws a card immediately, so I can try to find a land. If I find Mine or Power Plant here, I can just... Oh god, no. 6 damage. Bobble. Get back, Rockets. I mean, what are you going to do, I guess? I have to let them kill me. Playing 18 lands. Can't draw land is... I'm going to concede. Like, I literally... 2 lands in the top 13 cards. Find a crop rotation. Star, so I can go... Here's my... If I draw Mine or Power Plant. No, that won't do it still. Okay. Let's see how deep my lands were. Go back to the game. We're not allowed to see. We just got hammered. So we ended up 2-3. I think there's probably something up with my list. I think we probably need to go back to Stirrings. But it was good to test this. Obviously, we're still in the burn meta. So it is what it is. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.